to another video. Okay, before we start, right, make sure you press that like, share and subscribe button so that you know that you want more of this content, okay? So faster do it now!
Now!
Faster do it now!
Now!
You over there! Haven't do it yet?
Yeah.
Faster do. Haven't do yet!
What are you doing, Kelu?
I am rich. I now am rich.
$200 is very rich.
Swear.
Okay.
Bonus.
Okay, relax, okay? Yeah. Occasionally you get paid, okay?
Occasionally. I'm child labor, guys. Do you hear that?
Not that I haven't taught you about money, okay? What are you gonna do with money?
I'm rich.
Show off, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Show off, right? That's the problem with people, you know? Once they have money, what do?
Show off.
Yeah, like show off, right? Show off to me.
Nah. No, cannot.
Show.
It's mine.
Yeah.
It's mine. This is my bonus. I tell you already.
So today we want to talk about a very interesting topic that is very unusual. Recently, the Straits Times came out with an article that says that a lot of high-income earners in Singapore are actually, quite poor guy, very poor.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they got very little money in their bank.
Okay, but they earn so much.
Yeah, that's the problem, right? So this comes out a new concept, what I call, the poor rich man. You ever heard about it? The poor rich man? It sounds very unusual, right?
Rich man.
Okay, if you ever be a poor rich person, I size paru ke ah.
Ooh, scary.
Okay.
Honestly, right, now that you mention this, you always talk about this, but what took you so long to come around making this video?
Over the years, I've mentored many people in the 1M65 movement, and I've mentored quite a few corporate executives and startup founders, and I found that there is a very unusual thing. A lot of people come to me, you expect them to be the poor people asking for help. No. You know who are the people who come to me for help?
I mean, rich people.
They are very high income earners, and they come to me, struggling, not even have money like that. Yeah.
This is mine.
Okay.
You better keep them quiet for this video, okay?
Yeah. So these people are very high income earners, People who make well above $10,000 a month and so, but yet they are struggling, really from hand to mouth every month, and you'll be surprised their bank account are also pretty empty, okay? Many of them, as the article in the Straits Times described, actually month to month they actually have not enough, meaning that whatever they earn from their high income is not enough to pay for the expenses.
Wait, when you say high income, right, what do you think is like high? Like 5 digit?
Yeah, naturally 5 digit. Yeah, 5 digit is pretty high income. Right?
What the shit? So even with 5 digit, you still cannot like sustain your lifestyle?
Well, if you give me even 4 digit, I can sustain, but unfortunately many Singaporeans, many people in Singapore, not just Singaporeans, but many people in Singapore, they have high income and yet they are pretty pokai. Okay? And here we want to really share with you all some of these problems that they are facing, and what I want to highlight to you guys, especially those 小年人, those young people, please don't make these mistakes. Okay? You ready?
I'm ready. So
Alright.
let's cool.
One thing I found very common among all these poor rich men is that a lot of them are xiao about private property. They must have private property. Must have condominium, must have landed house, they must have multiple houses. Okay? And that's the biggest problem in many of them. First of all, I want to address that a lot of them actually cannot afford to buy a private property. Today private property, there's almost none that is a decent size that's less than $1 million.
Whoa,
Okay?
shit!
Yeah, almost none, okay? And all that, $1 million,
That's 7 digits.
your mathematics is correct for the first time. So there is this phrase called upgrade, right? So it says that when you move from a HDB to a condo, it's called an upgrade. And you move from a condo to a landed house, it's called an upgrade. I want to get this point straight, okay? When you move from a HDB to a private property, it's not called an upgrade, okay? It's called a trade-off, okay? I don't see what's so bad about HDB, and
HDB is the best.
I think it's
It's
very
big
comfortable.
and
okay?
nice.
It's huge, it's comfortable, and it's nice. Properly private properties, yes, they are more atas, they are high class. A lot of the new ones are very, very small, even smaller than HDB. So you know,
But very
seriously.
selfish. How can? You don't want to leave the property for us.
That's another day. That's a video for another topic. Okay.
How can?
That's next.
Okay, no, but for real, big expensive car, this one I know. Okay, rich people, they buy Merc, they buy BMW, they buy Lexus. Then rich people buy Lambo, buy Porsche,
Vroom, vroom, you know.
buy Maserati, then vroom. And then Kate Lu only got these two cars. And you just walk.
No, you sometimes sit in Mercedes also, and because those
Yeah, Mercedes-Benz, right? Yeah.
those buses are made by Mercedes as well. Okay.
That is what you call high class traveling.
All right, cool. Okay. Somehow this high income, okay, earners loves to buy all these luxury cars. Okay. If you haven't owned a BM, Mercedes, okay, or Lexus or equivalent, you haven't reached there. But do you realize something? That all the high power cars, all the power they give you, the speed they give you, whatever, Singapore, to be frank, very small.
Yeah, bro, every 100 meters, one traffic light. You want speed where?
Okay, maybe not 100 meters, about 500 meters, you know. But my point is,
Same thing.
you know, you can't speed much. And got power also cannot. Speed limit here, speed limit there, camera here, you know, traffic police there. So really, yes, there's some level of comfort. Even, you know, you drive a Toyota or a Honda or whatever, technically speaking, you know,
It's the
if there's a
same
discomfort, the discomfort doesn't last very long. Okay, because
Right.
Singapore very small. Okay.
Therefore, the lesson to be learned here is that you go Malaysia and buy that car. Buy that car that you want in Malaysia.
Do you know that cars are actually more expensive than houses?
But that's not possible unless you buy some like Ferrari or
No,
some
but
Defender.
yes,
Jeep.
but if you think of a house that's $1 million or you know, or $2 million or $5 million, but those houses last for 99 years or 999 years or so. But the car in Singapore lasts for
10 years.
10 years only, no. 10 years. 10 years, new car come 10 years, becomes scrap, you know. I kid you not. And the other problem that we have is that the loans, okay, the loans for cars is calculated based on the initial loan that you take, and it doesn't go down. The houses, the loan that you take actually drops, okay. So every month your mortgage payment, as you pay and pay and pay, your mortgage actually goes down. Cars, no such thing.
Really?
So it's this kind of thing is suck blood, okay.
How can?
Yeah, suck blood, no. So from that
I
perspective, it's a big money waster compared to a
Houses.
property. Yeah. So actually, you know, cars are very expensive. So
Then not only just the car itself, but also like the upkeep. The upkeep is amazing. Like, no, sorry, it's phenomenally disgusting. Like, petrol so expensive, and then after you need to go and service the stupid car, and then if you get into an accident, that's it, bro. That's it. Your
So in a
10 years.
nutshell, you know, we're not saying you shouldn't own a car, right? I think there are alternatives that are available right now to like luxury cars. You know, you can own a Honda, Toyota, you can own a Korean car, whatsoever. You know, do you really need to push yourself to a luxury car? And for those people who are crazy about showing off with a Lamborghini, with a Ferrari, with a Maserati, you even more.
Lagi worse.
You know, even more waste of money, right? You know, 10 years depreciation, my goodness, you know. Again, right, it's not an upgrade, okay?
No,
Right?
no.
It's a huge trade-off, right?
Yes.
And it doesn't make financial sense, okay? It absolutely doesn't make financial sense to do it. That money, if you put into something compounding, will make you a hell lot more money,
Exactly.
okay? And if you next time got a boy come and chase you and say, you know, hey, it's in my car, I got one sports car, you know. These kind of
Sorry,
people.
bro.
Yes, okay. Right. In stock investment, frankly speaking, the most important trait, okay, is to have a stable temperament. That when the market actually goes up, don't be too euphoric, don't be too happy. When the market crash, don't be too kacang, right? But however, most of these profession and those entrepreneurs, they are very passionate people. They are charged with emotions whatsoever. Unfortunately, that kind of trait doesn't do very well in the stock market. You need a very steady temperament. Okay.
So you're asking people to just be emotionless.
Well,
Like
I'm
lower.
asking people that I'm asking people to realize that most of us, I would say 99% of us, are not good stock pickers. So in these kind of circumstances of self-awareness that we're all not good stock pickers, including myself, what do?
Buy index.
We just buy the S&P 500, okay, and let's just compound and walk away, for 10, 20, 30 years. And let's just compound. It will become a phenomenally big number.
Yes.
Unfortunately, I tell high income people, tell rich people, they are very opinionated. They say this is too dumb, too stupid, or too unsexy, or I'm not familiar.
So they want it to be
They
smart.
like to buy their Singtel, they like to buy their StarHub, they like to buy their SPH, they like to buy their Keppel, they like to buy Singapore Airlines, they like to buy
Sembcorp.
Sembcorp and things like that,
To avoid buying high and selling low, you just don't buy Singapore stocks. You have balls of steel, and then you invest in tried and tested like stocks.
Yes, okay, but
Theoretically.
easier said than done. The rich people, okay, rarely want to listen to this. I have seen it again and again and again.
Shag bro.
Okay, and they lose a lot of money.
Shag.
Then they come to Mr. Lu and say, Mr. Lu, what should I do?
Shag.
Sad, cry.
High income people will think that they will stay high income forever. Is that true?
A lot of the high income earners, they are actually working in companies, okay, as they progress up, they never expect this, that the younger people comes in are more technologically savvy, cheaper, more on fire, more driven than them, okay, and suddenly there's a technology disruption, their industry get disrupted, and suddenly a company don't make as much money, and guess who get retrenched?
The old people.
When you are high income, okay, you got to realize that you may not be high income forever. But what do the high income do when you become high income?
They just live your high income life.
Yeah, what do? They
Buy car, buy house, go holiday, buy bag, buy watch.
and they have high expenses, and suddenly they got stuck with that. We call this lifestyle inflation. Okay, and it's like an addiction. Once you reach a kind of lifestyle, it's very difficult to drop down. Imagine this: after you tasted Haagen-Dazs ice cream, you look at Wall's ice cream or Magnolia ice cream. I don't even know whether you know these brands.
I know! I still eat!
So these brands, the ice
I
cream
eat
don't
trash.
taste as nice anymore, right? So after you have tasted those atas life, you move back is really a real downgrade, okay? And they can't change, so they're addicted to the kind of lifestyle, and suddenly they keep maintaining a kind of lifestyle, and then technology disruption comes, industry disruption comes, retrenchment comes, and they had it.
Shag bro.
So it is a very serious thing that we see now in the pandemic, right? Where bonuses are not so fat anymore. Maybe some companies don't have bonuses, some companies even cut their pay.
Ooh, how can?
But they are stuck with the kind of lifestyle, the mortgages on the cars is fixed, the mortgage on the house is fixed, the insurance, the payment is fixed. They see you.
How can? Cannot
Yeah, see
Okay.
you. Next time don't be like that, understand?
Understand.
Okay?
I try my best.
Okay? If you want expensive lifestyle, you can have expensive lifestyle. If you want affordable lifestyle, you can have affordable lifestyle. It's really which spectrum of a lifestyle you want to pick. Now, if you pick a HDB to stay in, drive a simple car, or don't even drive a car, okay? Eat not restaurant food, but coffee shop food and hawker food like we do frequently. And instead of going for expensive holidays to Europe and US, you just take simple holidays to Thailand and Malaysia when the pandemic is over, of course. You could have a fairly affordable lifestyle, okay? And I think that's the problem with high income earners. They have this thing called lifestyle inflation. As their income shoots up, their lifestyle shoots up, and unfortunately faster than their income. And they think that their income will last forever, okay?
No.
So what is the alternative that we're presenting to you, which is actually my lifestyle, okay? Is that as my income builds up, my lifestyle didn't change very much, okay? I still wear Levi's shirt, and use, my watch has been there for
Many years.
30 over years, okay? And there's no need to upgrade your lifestyle. You could have, yes, you can last time maybe, you know, 1 chicken drumstick, now you can have 2 chicken drumstick and things like that. You know, you can eat a bit better and things like, have a little bit more, instead of just going to Malaysia and Thailand non-stop, you can start going to Australia and things like that. But it doesn't need to have that quantum leap.
You want to be poor rich man or rich poor man?
Yeah. So I hope that today's video help you understand that, you know, you can be high income and poor, okay, if you fall in the same trap that many Singaporean rich people have fallen into, right? You want to be real rich, you know, not facade rich, not rich on the surface only. You want to be real rich, okay? So I part with this this last point. What was the famous phrase I just said just now? Between
looking rich and being rich, which one you prefer?
Which one will you prefer?
And with that, we wish you all the best and prosper with your life. What?
What?